As the illusions faded into the ether, the Galadventure team found themselves standing in a secret chamber buried deep within the ruins. The air was thick with an ancient, musty scent, and a faint, eerie glow illuminated the space, casting long shadows on the rough-hewn stone walls. The chamber was large, its ceiling high and vaulted, supported by intricately carved pillars depicting scenes from a bygone era. Juniper, Hollin, and Vodgar stood in awe, their breaths held as they took in their surroundings. The chamber's walls were covered in elaborate paintings, seemingly untouched by time, depicting scenes of life on the planet before the tragedy. The images showed lush landscapes, vibrant cities, and the harmonious coexistence of humans and half-wolf, half-human beings. "This place is incredible," Juniper whispered, her voice barely audible in the hushed silence of the chamber. "It's like stepping into another world." Hollin's wolf-like eyes scanned the room, his keen senses picking up every detail. "These paintings, they tell a story," he said softly. "A story that's been hidden for far too long." Vodgar, ever the practical one, stepped closer to the walls, his eyes narrowing as he scrutinized the paintings. "Something's off here," he muttered. "These paintings look too pristine for a place that's been abandoned for so long." Juniper looked at him curiously. "What do you mean?" Vodgar pointed to the hallways leading into the chamber. "Look at the walls outside. They're crumbling, worn down by time. But these paintings," he gestured to the walls around them, "they look almost new. It's like they've been preserved, or maybe they've been painted over," Hollin finished, his expression thoughtful. Juniper pulled out her portable scanner, a sleek device designed for just such mysteries. "Let's find out," she said, activating the scanner and directing it towards the wall. The device emitted a soft hum as it began to analyze the layers of paint. As Juniper worked, the team watched in silence, the only sounds the soft beeps and whirs of the scanner. Slowly, a deeper layer of paint began to reveal itself, hidden beneath the surface image of peace and harmony. The initial scenes of tranquility were stripped away, replaced by darker, more chaotic images. A war, a forgotten war between ancient humans and the half-wolf, half-human beings. The paintings depicted scenes of conflict and betrayal, of battles fought in the skies and on the ground. Cities burned, and forests were razed. "Look at this," Juniper said, her voice trembling slightly as she pointed to a particularly gruesome scene. "This wasn't just a war, it was a massacre." Hollin's eyes darkened as he studied the images. "My ancestors, they were wiped out," he said quietly. "An entire race erased from history." Vodgar clenched his fists, his usually jovial demeanor replaced by a grim determination. "This is what they tried to hide, the truth of what really happened here." As the scanner continued to work, a mysterious whisper began to echo around the chamber, seeming to come from all directions at once. The team froze, their ears straining to catch the words. "Do you hear that?" Juniper asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "Yeah," Hollin replied, his ears twitching as he tried to pinpoint the source. "It's like the walls are speaking." The whisper grew louder, more insistent, as if the chamber itself were trying to tell its story. The images on the walls seemed to come alive, the painted figures moving and shifting as the tale of tragedy and betrayal unfolded before their eyes. Juniper's scanner emitted a final beep, signaling that the analysis was complete. The deeper layer of paintings was now fully revealed, a stark contrast to the peaceful facade that had covered it. "These whispers," Vodgar said, his voice filled with awe. "It's like the spirits of the past are trying to reach out to us." The team stood in silence, the weight of the past pressing down on them,